Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Last time on our very first case, Phoenix unexpectedly gets hit in the head with a fire extinguisher, and because of that he had suffered a case of amnesia. But thankfully throughout the trial he was able to regain his memory bit by bit, at the same time catching the true criminal of the murder of an officer who put the blame on a female officer named Maggie Bird. So, anyways, in actuality, this case takes place at present time. So now we're gonna start episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout, which takes place 2 months before episode 1 of this game. So, all right. So consider this a flashback case, and as I said in the first part, this isn't going to be the last time we're going to be doing these flashback cases. All right. So without further ado, let's begin episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eating? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. I might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Alright, so we begin the episode. Alright, so we're back at the Wright & Co. law offices. And here's where we're introduced to a character. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with the day of sun. It's what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Okay, I've seen a lot of Phoenix Wrong skits on Newgrounds, and they ended up on YouTube. And it's because did he just flip me off? Anyways, and one of those skits, it had this character who's a doctor, and they did 2 skits. First one, they used the Dr. Evil's they used a clip from one of the Austin Powers movies, and the other one, they used what was it? Dr. Bob Kelso from Scrubs, and they sound funny. Alright, so let's go back. Well, it's the weather, but that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. Blah, blah, blah. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now, listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. Thus we see the image of that accident again. That's right. About a year ago, all of the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of a medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, excuse me, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. That just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? I mean, they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Do you realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya. Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Excuse me. Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. We, the women of the Faith family have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Has a year have passed already? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. Goodness gracious. What is wrong with me? Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. In the anime, the whole conversation started in the train. Alright, so we are now in Kurain Village, the home of the Faye family. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Hmm? Hmm? Why, hello there. So, she just leaves. What an odd a little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Oh, there she goes. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know? Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. How old is she right now? You are an adult. Oh, right. Japan. I forgot, they had their age, their adult age. I forget, how old, they were supposed to be to consider an adult at the time, that is, so. But anyways, until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Alright, so let's talk to Maya and let's see what she's been up to. Or other stuff. So let's go with today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, Kurain Village. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep, Kurain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too. I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So, what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. So who was that girl earlier? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, then that means... Is she also, Yep, she's a medium too. Pearlie's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. By that she means don't talk to strangers. Just run. That's what her mom just told Pearl. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearlie's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Karain Village. Aunt? Pearlie's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright. Good luck, Maya. Thanks. And off she goes. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Alright. I don't think there's anything we should be examining, but let's just move on to the next area. The meditation room. So yeah, some of the music, with the exception of Detective Gumshoe's theme song, have gotten a bit of a... how should I put this? A remix? I mean, if that's some way of putting it. So yeah, out of all of the music in this game, Detective Gumshoe's theme remains the same. Yeah, I'm not kidding there. It remains exactly the same. Alright, so let's go here. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice... sorry, that was Phoenix. This is Phoenix talking, sorry. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. Flip phones, excuse me. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me today? I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. First piece of evidence, the guide map of the Fae Manor. Let's have a look at this real quick. So, switch. Alright, so I guess the big room here is the a meditation room. Guess I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, well, keep in mind that this is only partial of the map. There's probably more stuff. So we have the meditation room, and then in the front is the channeling room, where that's where the whole thing's going to take place. And then behind the doctor is there's a open door to the winding way or winding way, and then to the right there's a side room. All right, so let's go back and let's have a talk with Dr. Gray again about today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's a lot of saying negligent, negligence. That's a lot of use of that word being written in that confession. That's what I'll have her write. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. Alright, about Maya. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people meet and people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Oops. Let's skip all this. It happens. Alright. Let's go back. And let's move towards the channeling chamber. Alright. Wow. It's a strange atmosphere in here. Oh, sorry. It's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Good sir. Who might you be? My name's Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I have always wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. Was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job? When did I become the poster boy for how to not make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you? So yeah, this is Morgan Fay, the aunt of Maya and the mother of Pearl, and the sister of oh darn it, I forgot her name. I'll put it up on Misty Fay. There we go. Sorry about that. Misty Fay. All right, so let's have a little chat with her. Really, I have to apologize for my coughing. I have a feeling it's coming back. Alright, so let's explain about Maya. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Spoiler, by the way. So about Mystic Maya. It is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, sorry, that was inner dialogue. I keep forgetting that. Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Karine channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Main branch, main family and branch family. Does that sound familiar to a certain series? Anyways, that is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae family, I am merely a member of the branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the masters. So that's how it is. Alright, today's channeling. So, today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident? Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here, in the channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, let's see, what is this channeling chamber all about? So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. Hold on, let me turn on the volume here, because it's loud on my end. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Karine techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? Oh, what a cute the daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Alright, so we're done here. Alright, let's... Oh yeah, I forgot, we can have a look around here. In 2 areas. Alright, so let's go back to the meditation room. And have a look-see in the next part, the winding way. Right, we're at the winding way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Yeah, let's do a bit of examining here. Let's try out that pot that's there. It looks cracked. It's a really old urn. Sorry. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. So time to move on. Alright, what about the incinerator? It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to a village like this. So every family has to burn their own trash? I wonder about that. Let's take a look here. A splendid garden with with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. All right, let's take a trip towards the side room here. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's a bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Alright, so let's leave here. Go back to the winding way. Hey, you! Hold on now! Viscal's got a few questions to ask. Oh dear. Remember when I said that this isn't going to be her only appearance in this game? I mean, in the series? Well, she's back. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well it's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, lot of hair. Who are you again? Yeah, I know who she is. Lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer. Lot of heart. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, and that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channel's about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Waiting around for? Come on. Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Alright, so let's head back towards the meditation room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind. So please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Oh, Dr. Gray. Let's get started. Finally. Let's go. Click. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Corrine Village. Corrine, that's the other name. Yeah, a lot of people will say Corrine. It doesn't matter how you say it, because trust me, when we get to Spirit of Justice, yeah, they take Corrine and they kind of extend the word in a way. They extend that word. Yeah, this is Corrine Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Oh, I've been shot. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Oh, hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Just break into that chamber. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key, and that kid's got it. We're going to have to break it in. Is that right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is, don't try to stop me. You can send a repair bill to the Wright & Co. law office later. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, that's what I like. Sorry, ooh, that's something in my mouth. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Slam, slam, crash. And here we see Dr. Gray. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Oh, that was Morgan, sorry. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the grand. To the never mind. Sorry, like I said, stutter. All right, so we're back at the village. My cell phone doesn't get a reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. Well, that's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seemed really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Oh, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. In actuality, I had to stop the recording. Oh my goodness. There will be some parts where I do have to edit. Basically, some of the loud coughing or sneezing. I doubt. I mean, I didn't sneeze, but yeah, itchy nose probably. But anyways, I'm back. And here we see Lotta not feeling well. So let's talk about what she witnessed. Hey, mister? That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there the only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Alright, Dr. Gray. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I heard he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheet. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's really controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. It must have been real rough to work for him. No kidding. Alright, so let's move towards the to the meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit serving technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. I guess I have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Alright? Let's go to the channeling chamber and talk to Gumshoe. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Amaya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch. Don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions. All right? All right. About Maya? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... you can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expression still looks the same. Alright, what's the cause of death? So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with the knife. A knife? After being stabbed, the final blow was a shot from a gun. Really now? Let's see. Can we present something to him? Nah, I don't think we can. Alright. Let's go back to the meditation room and head straight for the winding way. And from the winding way, we'll go to the side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here. Like, how can I help you? That is, like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but a murder has taken place. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Any Mining. Do y'all understand that little reference? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There you go. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people usually call it occult studies or something like supernatural phenomena, ESP, and psychic powers. That's sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Alright, so let's talk with Any Miney. So, what brings you here today? Like, so I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, talking to dead people and, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, allergic to sesame seeds. They, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, felt sick and came in here to, sleep. Yeah, she's talking the way, like a valley girl would talk. At least that's how I'm reading it. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I slept a long time. Alright, let's see if she knows what happened. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? What? Oh, that? I totally know nothing. So who was killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling to Dr. Gray. Alright, let's ask about the victim. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? That's not exactly what Dr. Gray said. Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, a patient, yeah. She sounded like she's trying to hide something. We'll get back to that later. Alright, so let's go towards the winding way. There's no one here, as usual. Oop. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna talk, but let's have a look. Ah, and she runs away. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Alright, so let's go to the village. I don't think there's anyone here. Let's go back to the village. Alright. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right near her. Lotta? God darn it! Let it be. let it be me next. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to read this whole word. God, don't let it be me next. Yeah, that's what she's trying to say. Eek, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Okay. Alright, so let's talk to Lotta again. Let's see if she has any ideas. Did you see or notice anything that's stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did. 2 even. The seance murder. I like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. What? And off she goes. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Wonder about that too. Alright, so let's head back towards the meditation room. Let's see if anything comes up. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. Can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Amaya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Alright, so we're in the next morning, 8:02 a.m. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. And through the magic of speed travel, we made it all the way back towards the detention center. So from the city all the way up to the crime village, it takes 2 hours. Hence, that's why it went from 8 o'clock all the way up to around 10:30 in a way, ish. Nick, Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take a deep breath. Oh, sorry, take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in the detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. I might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power. So I want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Whew. All right. Okay, let's talk to Maya about the channeling. So you're the master or something of Wright's school of channeling. Actually, my mother is for now, but since that title is passed from a mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Amaya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. All right, let's ask her what actually happened in the channeling chamber. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? Yes. What is this dream you're talking about? So, what kind of dream do you really have you were channeling? I can't remember all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable. Really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was really a familiar smell too. Under the ground. Oh, sorry, under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The documents are requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But, what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did it. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it! Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. Oh, well, when is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait! Hmm? This jewel. This is called Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearlie, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. And so we received Maya's Magatama. Alright, so let's skedaddle back to the offices first, before we head to the village. Phew, it feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Alright. Newspaper clipping number 1. Let's take a quick look at it real quick. Alright, so this is the newspaper clipping. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. That's basically all it explains. So, alright, so let's go back to the Kurine Village. Alright. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Alright, let's go to the... if only there were shortcuts to just take me there directly towards the channeling room, but oh well. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Alright, so let's enter the channeling chamber. It looks like the Detective Gumshoe was in here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. Alright, let's go to talk. And what happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious. Correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit-serving technique. Spirit-serving technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. The channeling chamber. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. Well, what do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and self-steps aside. And herself steps aside. There we go. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit, but Maya, I mean, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that is... It is that folding screen there. It is the Qur'an's sacred writings, along with the Qur'an's sacred urn. They are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the inhumanity! Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Alright, let's talk about Pearl. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? What in the world is she talking about? Alright, so let's examine the folding screen and let's see what makes this so precious a treasure. It's a beautiful, expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Oh, we got some evidence here. The folding screen, because it has a hole in it. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean... Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Alright. We got that out of the way, so let's go to the winding way. Alright. Let's see. Little Pearl isn't here today. Yeah, sometimes, like, if there's, like, a bright picture, sometimes the words, the inner monologue, like, is barely seeable. Like, I can barely see it. Maybe they should have changed the font for the letters. At least, that's my opinion. Alright. A little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Alright, so let's go back. Let's go to the side room. Something just appeared in the side room. Oh, hey, you're that guy from yesterday. The dentist guy? No, no, no. I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith. Right. Well, I got like three letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like that's what you meant. Like you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like it's really. Hmm? That's it? Why'd you stop mid sentence? Did I? So like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Alright, so let's talk to Innie here. Let's ask about her again. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to like, study here. Like, what? Oh, great, now she got me saying that. Like, the medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Alright, let's see what happened here. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. Alright, let's ask about the victim. About the victim, to Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday too. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was, you and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know Dr. Gray. Oh, really? It's not exactly what Dr. Gray said. Huh? Oh, well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Alright, so let's go back to the winding way. Oh, it's Pearl. Ah, you surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to for friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Alright, so let's present this little Magatama. Oh, yeah. Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I work with Maya. You work with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's. Special someone? What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shiny brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Alright, so we can finally talk to Pearl. Let's talk. Let's pick the second option first. So, what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Yeah, sure, why not? Evidence. More evidence, the better. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. And so we get the black key. Now we should be able to unlock the channeling room in case we have to. All right, so let's ask her about herself. Pearl, Pearl, are you for friends with Maya? Huh? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. I think I said that word right. If not, I apologize. Usually, when people don't use a Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? But by the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study at the Karine Technique. I studied the Karine Technique. I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick, are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. Yeah, this isn't shown in the anime at all. We'll learn more about this item in a bit. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. right. So let's head towards the meditation room and speak with Gumshoe first, and then we'll head back to the side room. All right, here we go. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, hey, you're a cute kid. Hmm? I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know, I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Dude, are you crazy? Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Anyways, let's present him with the let's present Gumshoe with the newspaper clipping. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Alright, so we get the second newspaper clipping. Alright, so before, let's have a look-see, shall we? Mimi Miney. Nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep at the wheel. That's all we know. Alright, if there's anything we can talk to, I guess that's it for now. So let's head back towards the side room and have a talk with oh, she's not here. Oh, there she is. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How do you think I am? Alright, let's talk. Let's redo this little scene again. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. Wait a minute. And thus we're introduced to a new mechanic for this game and here on out. The Cyclox system. Basically what it is whenever we talk to somebody and we mention a certain topic that, you know, we choose, they'll act as if they don't remember a thing, and all of a sudden this thing pops up, the Cyclox. Yeah, I had to figure that out. Like, I had to figure out the pronunciation for that the word psych. Basically, I had to watch the movie the basketball to figure how it's said. So yeah. But anyways, so basically there will be some people that will pretend that they don't remember, and there will be a Cyclox. And sometimes when they really don't want to talk about it, like, there'll be more than one Cyclox. Alright, so here we go. What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart? Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these Cyclox. Cyclox? Huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, then I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Miss Mystic Amaya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I forgot to mention this. There will be a penalty meter. The same thing that's used in the trial will also be here for the Cyclock system. If you guess wrong a certain amount of times, yeah, the game is well, I want to call it game over. You just gotta. I think it is a game over. But however, if you do make a few mistakes but succeed, you will regain some of that meter back. Okay, so you must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think, oh yeah, and that whatever bar you have left after, at least I think, I don't quite remember. Whatever bar you have left will be carried over to the trial. But as I said, I don't quite remember. It's been a long time since I've played this entire series. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must stop and you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's get this Psych-Lock thing a try. Psych, it doesn't matter. The same thing. Alright, here we go. I'm going to ask you again. Do you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. The girl is hiding something. I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Amaya's Magatama. Alright, so you have to present, oh yeah, so if you see someone that has a lock, you actually have to present the Magatama. Oops. There, okay, here we go. Present and the Magatama. Alright, here we go. The victim. Eeny Miny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I like have to repeat myself? If you're like so totally sure, then where's like your proof? While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Innie and Dr. Gray is, let's show her the newspaper clipping too. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miny? Miny is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miny wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? Yeah. So you noticed she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray, which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Unlock successful. So now she'll give us she'll now start to spill the beans. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So like, are we done? I've like already told my story too, like everyone. Do you understand now? Mr. Nick, this is how the Psyche Lock works. Psych Lock. It's Psych Lock. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. She's not kidding. Like I said, there will be some people that will try to hide their secrets so badly that there'll be more than one lock. It could be 2, 3, 4, even 5. At least that's what I can remember, but around that number. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Alright, so that's it. Let's head back to the detention center. We're practically done here. Alright, Crime Village and the detention center. Maya must still be in questioning. I hope the detectives are taking it easy on her, but these kinds of cases aren't taken lightly. I guess I'll come back later. This was something I forgot to do. Let's go back to Crime Village and the meditation room. Let's talk to Gumshoe. Oh, here we go. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lada. Actually, speaking of Lada, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lada's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? Let's ask about the victim. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and huh? I could have sworn I cut an article, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Before I do that last part there, let me present him with I think it was this one, wasn't it? The nurse that killed the patients ended up getting killed in an accident. Dr. Gray wound up on a lot of tabloid shows because of that. Now, there was a smart man. I'm sure there was a great way to advertise for his clinic. Scary people off is always the best way to get more patients. I think it was this one. Oh, I better shut my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give you any information about evidence, pal. Oh. Alright. Let's continue on. Tomorrow's trial. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec, but didn't Von Karma stand trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Who is this successor? So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's a prosecutor of Von Karma's kid. His kid became a young prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Well, wait a sec. The 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma, and I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Yeah, flashbacks to the first game. Stop it! Get over it, Phoenix. That person is already gone. Alright, so this time we're done for realsies. So let's head back towards the detention center. Oh, I guess we're not done yet here. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Karine Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You are going to meet a Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know any secret now, but I still don't have any idea how am I going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright, let's go back to the detention center. Phew. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Hmm? That voice. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and uses Maya's body for it. Well, borrows Maya's body for it. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. So tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me, please. Believe in your convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. All right, so let's present the black key to Mia. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. What does she mean by that? I wonder. Alright. Not guilty. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. Can't have dreams? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels her own spirit, when a medium channels her own spirit, disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Alright. Evidence? How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who? Who could have? At, at the time, I didn't know. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the Cyclops. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that should... Sorry, but for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? And thus we end the investigation. Oh boy, this was long, and these things are gonna get much longer as we progress through each case. Trust me on this. Alright, so thank you for tuning in. Take care, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, and God bless.